Hey, Rich Lafferty here. Just putting the front wheel back on my son's Husky. Most KTM Huskies have the same front end, same front axle, and it's just a small tip for people when you tighten your front axle, so you don't have no binding in your forks and stuff like that. Continue pushing the axle all the way through, putting the nut on the other side. And I go as tight as I can. Now all 4 pinch bolts are loose. And what happens is a lot of people tighten the pinch bolts, especially on this side first, therefore not letting the axle slide through it, and then your forks will end up kind of cockeyed a little bit and they'll be binding. So I go as tight as I can without doing anything to any of the pinch bolts, so everything's kind of free. Alright, so now I've tightened the axle. All 4 pinch bolts are loose on both sides, and it's as tight as I possibly could go. Now I've pulled down on the forks a little bit to help slide it a little bit, to line a little bit on the axle. See this looseness here? You want to find out where it's straight so the fork can operate straight up and down. And then from there, just tighten the pinch bolts. I just use a T-handle, it goes hand tight and go back and forth a couple times. And tighten the other 2. And if you do put your front axle on, just pay close attention to what side the pinch bolts are on so you don't have an issue with your forks binding. Also, putting your front axle on, I see a lot of it these days. People don't take the time to just wipe the axle off and reapply grease. Just try and do that every time you pull your front wheel off. This is Rich with Rich Lafferty Riding Schools. Thank you.